Tampoco refunfuña así. Sugar, Rose, listo. Todo listo. Listo. ¿Qué estás eligiendo?
Estoy viendo a qué me elijo, flaco.
¿Qué vas a hacer al final?
El pollo con ensalada. La tengo
¿Encontraste
ahí
algo?
ya. ¿Cómo?
¿Encontraste algo para hacer ensalada?
Sí, había lechuga al final. Lo último que había lechuga. Todo comprado verdura mañana.
Welcome to the WBC Arena, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Pleasure's always mine,
Toro,
my friend.
bravío.
It's time,
Toro
and
salvaje.
here he
me
is
dicen.
in the flesh, Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out
Así
of
te dicen acá la vuelta
USA,
en entrenador de
the
boxeo.
greatest of all time.
Ojo.
Así te dicen acá la vuelta en entrenás.
No,
Llegó el
decía,
toro.
aparecía algunas opciones y dije, bueno, quería poner alguna.
Llegó el toro.
Llegó el toro. Torillo.
Rounds of boxing. One of the
Qué bien,
hottest
Marce.
tickets around. It's
Esta pelea creo que se hizo en la guerra.
for this, our main
Sí, sí.
event.
I love
¿No
this
fue
one.
la última?
Dream of
Sí.
We're expecting an
Y ganó el negro.
all-action
No sé.
counter punches have to hurt. Do you believe
Mucho más barato.
And he scores with the counter.
Domingo. Aquí la llevo.
¿Cómo?
Nice defense on that hook.
No.
Good counter punch. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Punch, counter punch. That counter punch caught him clean. When you're fighting a counter puncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counter puncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way.
Dale, que vas a cenar rápido.
It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle.
Che, pero comer redoute.
No te queda tirar.
Te venís a la puerta de mi casa con el
A gritarte.
Ay, gratis.
Ah, no lo llegué a ver.
El postre.
After that last round, let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Siempre me dan el primer round y tiro con
Round
tiros.
two. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Catch and shoot. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Perfect counter shot. The straight right just misses. for an elbow.
Oh.
And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What are they going to do? What are they tell him when he goes back to the corners? How are they going to get through this?
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Well done with that counter shot.
Ah, come on, Tracy.
Straight right just misses.
Me duele en pandería.
Another scoring shot there. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Vamos, para que te lo lleve el ring al costado.
A round that seemed like eternity
A la
for this
esquina,
finally
puto.
comes to a close.
Every second.
There's the bell for round 3. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
He wasn't ready for that counter punch.
Fíjate que están entrando todos, amigo,
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better.
Tuya la mía,
You throw
tuya la
a punch
mía.
first, and they'll answer you, and usually
Tuya la mía. Vení, Canadita. Pasó. ¿Lo hablas más?
Defense is everything because they've not shot once.
De la que trata,
So for now, just defend. One good defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
De repente quiere manejar la distancia. De repente son todos ellos. Vení, entrá.
Just missed with that hook.
Anda cagada, ¿dónde salió esa piña, boludo? Ni siquiera la tiró la piña, sentí la vibración nomás.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. We wanted action.
¿Es así?
They are giving us action.
Hice la carta.
Punch right up the middle. Swing and a miss with that.
Pará.
Ahí que no nada más por si no sabiste.
With 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's
Son 15 romers.
back at it in round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
No pueden decir que
My
lo
motto is,
ganaste.
if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. When are we going to see a jab from these two? No rest for the weary. And that's a scoring straight left hand. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Counter shot.
Ven.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This can be so
Nah,
frustrating.
de repente hizo más.
Fast fighter that can throw 3 full-shot combinations before you've even
Vení,
had
vení,
one.
te presto, vení, te
That
presto.
creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Good counter punching. Nice counter shot. Hold that thought! Crawford's legs are all over the place!
¡Ay, gotito, puto cagón! ¡Qué hijo de puta!
Ya sabía, ya
Safe to
sabía.
say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab.
Resolvió como un
Pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Not sure if I'd be taunting
Uy,
right
no,
now.
se revolvió la cabeza.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through
¿Está
any
bien?
punches
¿Está bien?
that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to so to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
And just as quickly, did you see that?
Oh.
Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. How did they survive that?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at us. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
With fighters landing in these exchanges, Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill. Tap
Oof,
tap.
oof.
A match made in heaven.
A straight right just misses.
Uy, la contra.
Ah,
Toma, toma.
nah, no se cae con nada, boludo, ese negro. Se comió toda la trompada. Mirá, está todo chocolateado, boludo, pero no se cae el negro. ¿Cómo puede
Y se
ser?
volvió ahí.
Like that round. Good.
Qué bueno.
Building round 6.
Qué
It has been
mentira.
all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough
Mirá
last
que así
round.
no llegaba,
Now
que
you've got to
diga,
make
no sé.
sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until
¿Qué para
the
adelante?
senses
¿Qué
come
para
back.
adelante?
Jab does not score. How about that time counter shot? Do you believe this?
Oh.
Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see
Gatuki
that again.
From the guts. Took him
adentro.
out.
¿Cómo era esto? ¿Cómo era esto?
L2 y R2. Mantenís apretado.
1, 2, 3.
No se levanta.
La concha de tu madre, concha de tu madre.
Ey. ¡Ah!
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner.
Que con R2 te cubría, amigo,
New instructions given to you, and they've got to cheer you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round. The fighter's vision is paramount, and the referee may
Ah,
stop
qué
it
caradura,
here.
pero
Güey,
mirá
gracias,
cómo
güey,
tiene el otro
gracias,
también.
güey.
Mirá cómo tiene el otro en la cabeza también, boludo, y vos no le decís
Mirala
nada,
bien, juez. Mirala bien, porque yo sí me peleo.
la está picando, juez.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. blocks that jab. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. What a huge momentum
No
swing
puede
that's
más,
gonna be,
negro.
considering that round will be 2-8.
No puede más, negro.
Here comes
Tiene que
round
ser
7.
ahora,
Let's see how he
775,
bounces back here after getting
vamos a
dropped
ganar.
in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are strong. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means.
Dale ese ojo, juez. Yo que me lo tengo que revisar.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
The perfect counter lands. That big hook doesn't land. Nope, that hook won't score. Beautiful counter shot. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Toma. No se cae más el negro este de mierda, loco, dale.
Luche. Trabaje ese ojo.
Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that
Alto
last huge
navajando.
round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nah. Estaba recubierto.
No, we don't see a knockdown.
Tira porque.
Now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Nice counter shot. No rest for the weary. Exchange punches.
La trompada que buena.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
¡Oh, no!
Negro puto, tomá, negro puto.
Let's take another look.
Ah,
See that again.
Vamos, negrito.
no me falle mi negro.
Una bate, pido. Una bate, pido, negrito. Una bate, pido, negrito. Una bate, pido, negrito. ¡Ay, sí, negrito, sí!
Ay, qué ojete que tiene.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again.
So much
Sí, sí, juez, sí.
Sí,
No, no juez, el otro. Enfrente, míralo.
Mire que se sea abajo, señor. Para mí hay que cortarlo, ¿eh? Yo no soy médico, pero para mí...
Míralo enfrente, juez.
Crawford in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Love the response, though. Got
Yo le voy a dar, ¿no? Espectacular ese.
Brush it off.
No sabe de dónde buscar ahí.
There's the bell for round 9. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Jab slightly off target.
Estamos errando toda la vida.
The straight right just misses. Nice counter punch. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill.
¿Te escuchaba, Marce?
Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And he scores with the counter. Swing and a miss with that jab. Well done with that counter shot. The straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
¿Me escuchás ahí, Marce? ¿Me escuchás ahí, Marce?
Ahora sí.
This round could go either way. 10
Esto mañana
seconds to
llamado
go.
Pavo de si la voy a buscar. Qué hija de puta.
¿Dónde está?
Talking about Crawford in that last round.
Nah, no está lejos, pero tengo que ir a buscar el auto.
Y te quedan acá.
That last round
Era
was
round,
huge for him, Johnny. How does he
Sí,
keep
no,
the
no, yo le dije que
momentum
tenía que terminar la pelea primero.
If it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything
El pavo de amor,
works.
pero
Reaction. Until then,
hace media hora estoy jugando.
Sí, y necesito o ganar o perder.
Y vengo ganando, pero.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
it's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it and you've got to be confident.
That hook won't score. How about that time counter shot? Catch and shoot. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Caution being thrown to the wind.
Uno por otro lado, pelotudo.
That counter punch caught him clean. Nice counter shot. Do you believe what we are seeing? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more. Hold it right there.
Oh.
Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas.
Tomá, puto. Y así se cae, boludo, el chupaverga
Three
este.
judges here.
Vamos, vamos, negrito, vamos, negrito.
So you know,
Vamos que lo sacamos psicológicamente.
entered the championship
Se fue del
round.
partido.
This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then,
Pará.
Bueno.
Vamos llegando al 12, me vas a la que
Extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Both men step back for just a moment. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Straight right kick. Whoa, wait a minute! Crawford may be ready to go down.
Viejo, ¿por qué no le empuja?
With 10 seconds to go.
¿Por qué no se cae, boludo?
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round.
Tuve que haber ganado ese round, aunque me pasó eso.
¿Cómo?
Estuve 2 minutos y medio quedando de piñas abajo. Si no, un round fue una mentira.
On to the 12th. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have
Último.
in store for us here.
Sí, pero en ningún momento dijeron, ¿no? El puntaje. ¿O se me hizo a mí?
En las primeras. Los primeros 3 iba ganando yo 2-1. Después usted pusiste vos 5-2, me parece. Y después no pasaron más.
Beautiful counter shot. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
You'd like to see more jabs. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. And he scores with the counter.
Sí, negrito.
Punch like that, and you're going down.
Y la última. Truco espectacular. No se levanta. No se levanta.
No ves ni por barrio que se levanta.
Y faltando mucho de uno.
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of...
No se tiene que meter.
10 seconds left.
Listo, ganamos la pelea. Nos vemos. Buenas noches. Ay, re pareja, boludo. Sí.
¡Ah, qué mentira!
Sí. ¿Cómo que mentira, boludo?
Mirá, por el último, boludo, porque me tiraste.
A ver, lo apuntaste. El último para mí 18, claramente. El que me tiraste vos, mira vos. Tuviste 2-18. Pero yo te gané todo el resto. Pasa que los últimos minutos te cagué con Paliza abajo. Bueno, amigo, ahora tenés que comer, cuidado, porque el auto está esperando. Hay que
Rapidito.
bajar, agarrar el auto, buscar la pau, volver. Y acordarte que te
Llevar a la amiga.
Sí, mal, te agarra la mía. Bueno, amigo.
Pero bueno, la vida es hermosa, amigo. Ah, amigo, lo estamos viendo. Listo.
Abrazo.